Hi, this is George Moore, owner of Moore's Sewing Centers in Southern California, and I'm very excited to show you the Brother Innov-ís NS80E. This is a high quality machine that is our #1 selling machine, actually, but I can't get enough of them. I just got a shipment of them in, so I'm happy to show them to you now. So let's take a look at this 14-pound machine that sews like a top model. So first of all, it has a real nice, well-lit display, and it has 80 built-in stitches. That's so easy to just select the stitch by the number. And it has stitches, it has satin stitches, it has quilt stitches, it has heirloom stitches. It has so many beautiful stitches. Now, when we look at the machine, we also have the LED lighting, and I want to show you the best needle threader in the industry, because I don't have to do anything other than pull it through here, and it holds it in place, and there it's threaded, and that's what's wonderful. It also has a 7-point feed system that holds the fabric so evenly, and it has a all-metal rotary bobbin system that doesn't have the tendency to jam. And I'm going to show you some really difficult fabric situations that this machine sews so wonderfully with. The actual foot itself and the feed dogs are longer than most machines, and so let's show you how that benefits us. So first of all, I want to go to my straight stitch, which is #1, okay? And I'm going to take, let's look at the bed of this machine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 layers of denim. And so the thing about this is a lot of denim. But what's more importantly, I'm going to take this, raise this up, and it has a little button on the side here that I lower down, and so that foot is nice and even. And so the benefit of that is it's putting full pressure on the front where all those feed dogs are. So if you see how thick this is quite amazing. So we're going to take this here, and let's go ahead and start sewing. Isn't that amazing? I have a regular size needle in there, size 80-12. I'm not touching this at all. It's sewing beautifully. Now, let's take this here. I'm going to sew right up the edge. No jamming. That's truly amazing. Look at that. Take a look at that, Manny. Look how thick that is. That's crazy, crazy thick. Okay? Well, that's because of that feed mechanism and that rotary hook. So let's go to the next step here. I'm going to go to just a regular zigzag, which is #8. So I just dial it right to #8. And I want a wider width. Okay, now take a look at what I'm doing here. I'm going to take my thread. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. What is he doing? Well, I'm going to take this thread and I'm going to sew it together and make a cording. Now, this is something that I haven't done on a machine for a long time, but it actually is weaving this together and making cording that I can use for all different types of edges. I can use it for a corded buttonhole. But the thing is, look how beautiful that is. I mean, can your machine sew without any fabric, let alone sew over thread? Most machines will jam. And it's so smooth. And by the way, this machine never needs any type of lubrication. Okay, so now what we have here, if you look how nice that is, okay? Now, let's take this here. I'm going to go to my stitch #11. And I want a wider stitch and a longer stitch. So that's how easy that is. Now, this is some very fine tulle or netting. And I've got that same cording right here that I've got trimmed up. And so what we have is I want this right on the edge. And as I sew with this, see, so many machines would just jam this up. And what this does, it creates a beautiful finished edge that has a little texture to it. But again, I have perfect fabric control. This machine does so good. Let's take a look at that here. How nice that is. Isn't that beautiful? And so that's something that machines that sell for thousands of dollars, thousands upon thousands of dollars can't do as well. So let's go to another function. On here, you see it has 8 one-step buttonholes where you put this foot on, and it sizes it automatically, so all those different buttonholes will always be the same size. But I'm going to take the same foot that I use for the buttonholes and go to number 50, which has a commercial-style bar tack. And so what I wanted to do, I wanted to create a scenario that you might do making bags or repairing bags where you have heavy material that need to be reinforced. And so what we're going to do here is I've got some more denim. And by the way, I went out and bought some really nice weight denim, heavy denim. And this has a hem underneath there, so it'd be something like you would be creating a bag or something. And I've got the strap. This is heavy strapping. Okay, and so what I'm going to do, we're going to pretend as if we were making a bag or reinforcing a bag, but we need more than just a zigzag or a straight stitch here. So when we look at this here, we're going to come down here, position this right where I want it. And what this will do, I'll actually do a stitch and then trim. This sews over itself several times, reinforcing it. And then it does a zigzag. Okay. Now if I want to really reinforce it, I come over and do another one. This ends up being stronger than the fabric itself. So when we look at this here, there's all kinds of uses for this here. That you would have to tear the fabric before that came out. So that's a commercial type bar tack system built into it. So that's another cool feature in this here. So let's do something else here. One of the other nice things about this here is that I can take this, and when I want to do, like let's say I want to do my blind hem stitch number 21. So easy, just dial this right here. And it shows me what foot to use. And it comes with a variety of feet. In fact, when we look at the bed of the machine, this right here is where my accessories store. I've got a bag of different accessories. This comes off and you have an open arm. Okay, but this is the foot letter R. Now, what's nice about this, this has a nice guide and everything is set for me perfectly so that I can take my fabric and we're going to do a blind hem. And so with the blind hem, we're going to fold the fabric. And this guides it perfectly so that you have the hem on the end. And you can see each one of those are caught, and it's not shown on the other side. Simply amazing. And I'm using white thread, so that would show up if you were. So if you use the color thread that matched the fabric, it wouldn't at all show. But that's wonderful. That's a blind hem on this. So you see why this is an incredible machine. I mean, I could even select, like, I love some of these decorative stitches here. And so like number 70 right here. So let's turn to number 70. And if I press, if you look on the screen, it tells me what foot to use. But if I press double needle, it sets it up so that it will automatically cut the width down. So I can do this beautiful combination of colors with the double needle here. So a lot of top model features in a nice compact machine. For more information on this incredible product, click on the link to see our current special offer. You can email us at customerservice@moores-so.com or call us at 1-800-865-0000.
9664.